Well, welcome everybody back to the Flying Doghouse attempt number 2 at the live stream. Some weird stuff going on with my audio, so hopefully this has got this fixed. So if you are listening,
7200 Bravo, ready for taxi.
let me know if audio is okay in the comments below.
I'm working on that clearance. Stand by.
Right.
Citation 7000 Bravo, ready for taxi.
We are on the ramp at Easton, and we are going to go ahead and get the aircraft ready to go. So get our situation situated here. We will be on our way. Try this again. Lights turned on. Aircraft started up. And here we go. Alright, let's get a good engine start here. Let the engines go ahead and come up. Avionics syncing up. We'll give this another go. All right, let's see what we got. We've got engines warming up here on the ramp. See if we can. We're going here in just a couple minutes.
November 6266 Easton ground cleared to College Park. Radar vectors direct. Then as filed. Climb and maintain 6,000.
We are using Sayintentions tonight.
Squawk 3444. Cleared to College Park. Radar vectors direct. Dash filed. Climb maintain 6,000. Departure on 133.75. Squawk 3444. November 6266. November 6266. Read back correct.
And hopefully we got this situated here. Based on that test, I would say we do. All right, so we'll give this another shot.
November 00 Bravo, requesting IFR clearance to Queen City, Allentown with information, Quebec.
Okay, so we've already gotten our our squawk code to put in here.
Vectors rise and is filed. Climb maintain 4,000, expect 11,000. Departure on 133.75, squawk 3523, expect runway 33, Sierra Bravo, thank you.
And we'll go ahead and get our squawk code put in. Okay. ATIS information here. 3002 information Oscar.
Altimeter 300.
Okay, so we can get the altimeter ready to go. That looks good. All right, so if you're just joining the live stream, we are doing live stream number 2 tonight because we had audio issues for whatever reason, showing it was hot and recording and it didn't. So we're going to do this again. So anyway, welcome to the live stream. We're going to make our way from Easton in Maryland over to Atlantic City, New Jersey. We're going to do that VFR. We've already gotten our squawk code from ground.
Delivery. Skyhawk 782 Foxtrot Mike, looking to pick up flight following to Gaithersburg, GAI. Skyhawk 782 Foxtrot Mike, Easton ground cleared out of the Easton airspace. Maintain VFR at or below 1500 feet. Departure on 133.75. Squawk 5666. Maintain VFR at or below 1,500 feet. Departure on 13375. Squawk 5666. 2 Foxtrot Mike. Ready to taxi 2 Foxtrot Mike.
Eastern ground, November 123 Alpha Zulu, ready to taxi.
123 Alpha Zulu, runway 33 taxi via Bravo, hold short of runway 4.
Runway 33 taxiing via Bravo, hold short, runway 4, 123 Alpha Zulu. So this taxi will take us a minute. Doo-doo-doo. Get underway here. All right. Parking brake coming off. The other right. There we go. So we're going to fly over to Atlantic City, New Jersey. We are using the Cessna 414 again. Flightsimware's version of this airplane, as we have been doing the whole cross-country trip with a couple of exceptions here. But we'll go ahead and make our way down to our next taxiway turn, and then we'll hold short runway 4 and we'll talk to the tower. So at any rate, my audio bars seem to be doing what they need to do. The intention seems to be working. We're on in the sim. I think we should be good. Our way down. So as far as airspace is concerned, this one should be straightforward. No worries here.
Eastern clearance, Comanche 7754, Papa, ready to pick up IFR clearance to Potomac.
1 second while I grab the paperwork. Alright, so clear to KX, vectors CAPCO, then is filed out to climb maintain 4,000, departure 133.75, squawk
3752, Comanche 54, Papa.
But one of the things that I have noticed that it is a little buggy here in Sayintentions is actually the taxiway pathing. Sometimes the taxi instructions that you're given don't line up to what's actually here at the airport. So down here, short line. Stopped. Parking brake on. Talk to the tower here. Yeah, Easton Tower, November 123 Alpha Zulu, holding short. Way 4, ready for departure.
Cessna 123 Alpha Zulu, Easton Tower, runway 33, winds calm, cleared for takeoff.
Winds calm, clear for takeoff, 123 Alpha Zulu. And you'll also notice that I was given clearance to runway 4 and now they're telling me 33. So that also happens on occasion. But since our original instructions were 4, proceed. Start our rotate. Here coming up. And we'll maintain runway heading here for a bit. Departure's 133.75, so Easton departure November 123 Alpha Zulu. En route VFR to Atlantic City. Departure radar contact, Roger, 123 Alpha Zulu. Potomac departure, 123 Alpha Zulu, requesting altitude at our discretion. Altitude at our discretion, 123 Alpha Zulu, good day. Go ahead and start our turn.
Altitude at your discretion approved. Good day.
Altitude at our discretion, 123 Alpha Zulu, good day. Alright, so we're going to make our way across Maryland here, Delaware. And then we'll make our way over into New Jersey. Be a relatively quick flight here. We can go ahead and start managing our RPM and manifold pressure a little better. Trim seems to be pretty good, so get our heading mode turned here. Be on our way. Right. Should put us in good shape. Take a look at some of the scenery here as we make our way across. So this particular flight path will take us just to the south of Dover Air Force Base. Should be in good shape. Let's see, airspeed 174. Again, this is a relatively short flight here, but it's been a busy week at work, and we have not done any further legs. Next week we'll have some new content, and we should be having some new content up on Flightsim.to shortly. A couple of helipad projects in flight, as well as final wrap up on something we've been working far too long for in Europe. Get that out as well. Scenery development in 2024 at the moment seems to have stabilized, and so we're going to go ahead and get some stuff published and put up there for folks to enjoy. All right, so we are using Sayintentions, as I mentioned earlier. Go and take a look and see what's going on out there in the sim world. I don't think there's a whole lot of new news to be enunciated. I know that Sim Update 4 is still in flight. They are working on some optimizations and some visual improvements. There have been a couple of builds, I think, that have gone out this week for Beta 4, the 13th and the 16th. On some visual stuff, improved lighting for rain and snow at night. Working on some of the glowing surfaces, emissive behavior kinds of things. New PlayStation 5 beta test build, so that's positive news, I guess, for folks on the PlayStation. Here's a top-rated aircraft sale on the go right now over on the marketplace, and that will be available until the 21st of October. And those discounts on those aircraft, vary, but up to about 70% off, I think. So I'm gonna go check that out if you're feeling like your hangar is got room for something else. Well, there's that. So we got a little bit of Pilot Lounge mixed in with our live stream for the evening. Fall foliage here seems to be popping out, which is good. Oh, we're going to have controller issues tonight. This is going to be fun. Yay me. Covered here. There we go. Not sure what that was about, but there we are. That's what makes this exciting. If we didn't have something to troubleshoot, might just be able to just fly. All right, so hopefully we got our video and audio issues worked out. No audio was recorded in the stream, even though it was showing in OBS that it was doing its deal. So, at any rate, who knows? making our way. We are probably about 15 nautical miles from Dover Air Force Base here. Contacting Dover departure on 125.9, 123 Alpha Zulu. Yep, so we'll go ahead and get that out of the way. Dover departure November 123 Alpha Zulu is with you 3,100 feet, approximately 6 nautical miles from Dover Air Force Base. Niner 123 Alpha Zulu. Alright, so we'll go ahead and get our altimeter situated. There we go. Dover departure 123 Alpha Zulu requesting altitude at our discretion. DFR to Atlantic City. Zulu, good day. All right, so Dover is now off our 11 o'clock. And I do have Freeware add-in loaded there. And Dover Air Force Base on Flightsim.to is quite good. All right. So again, this is going to be a relatively short live stream, so we'll be making our way from Delaware into New Jersey here in just a few minutes. And not too long after that, Atlantic City. I'm going to fly somewhere Cessna 414 tonight again. We'll go ahead and continue to make our way across. We do have altitude at our discretion. Making our way over to Atlantic City. So we are having quite a bit of fun right now in terms of building scenery. Got a couple of helipads we're building out on the Outer Banks of North Carolina for the Coast Guard. Those are both coming along nicely. My partner in crime in terms of scenery development is working on a customized building for us for one of those two facilities. So looking forward to that. I think people will enjoy it. We are building Oregon Inlet Coast Guard Station. And I've also started the preliminary work on Hatteras Coast Guard Station. I have been flying the MH-60 quite a bit and enjoying that aircraft. So if you were into that kind of scenery, we'll have some freeware available for you out on Flightsim.to soon. I'm very happy that the the sim has stabilized enough that we now feel like we can go ahead and proceed with doing some of this work. And to be totally fair to Microsoft and Asobo, the development kit, it's got a few little bugs in it, but it does seem to be slightly improved. I think the performance of it is certainly better. The build speed seems to be better. So I think one of the things we'll do early part of next week will be to give you a sneak peek of some of that scenery development that's in progress. So with the exception of the customized building, pretty much I'm just doing some minor cleanup. And if you ever start doing scenery building, you'll know that you never feel like it's finished. So it's never really finished. And I'm sure that every time I open it up in developer mode, I'll find something else I want to tweak or change or add. But I think in the next couple of weeks we'll have both of those Coast Guard stations out and available. There's a very, very good one actually that's available for download right now. It's Elizabeth City, and it's quite good. So make your way over to Flightsim.to and download that facility and support that developer. Yeah, I see my friend Mike is on. Yeah, the Baron's probably going to be a good one too, Mike. This particular aircraft for me is just like a good old comfortable pair of shoes, right? So gonna take a little something to move me off of this one, but that's part of the fun of it. I think I've had this aircraft for about a year and a half, and it definitely is one of my faves. As far as helicopters are concerned, the MH-60 is now officially my favorite. It's a lot of fun. And one of the things I know that Mike is interested in is doing some group flights. I think he's spun up a Discord. So, Mike, if you want to put a link in the chat, you can certainly do that. Otherwise, over on Virtual Flight Online, we've got more group flights that we can shake a stick at, really. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, 1900 UTC. Occasionally, I'm doing some historic or warbird kinds of things on Wednesdays and Saturdays, in addition to regularly hosting on Sunday. So we have a rotation of folks who enjoy doing that. We have fun with each other. There's a very, very simple set of rules, and as long as you stay in those swim lanes, it's all good. So. So, Sayintentions is going to keep me busy now. Contacting departure on 134.25, 123 Alpha Zulu. All right, let's go ahead and get that out of the way. Atlantic City departure, November 123 Alpha Zulu's with you, 30,100 feet, requesting clearance to land. Get that comm out of the way. Descending and maintaining 1,500 feet, cleared for RNAV approach, runway 22 at Atlantic City, advised when we are on final, 123 Alpha Zulu. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and come off of autopilot and get control of the aircraft again, so I've got the bird. Maybe I should flip myself the bird. How about that? That'd be kind of funny. Alright, so we'll make our way here. Let's see what we got. Cleared into the Charlie airspace, 123 Alpha Zulu. All right, so we've gotten clearance from Clarence. Oh, no flight is complete without a airplane joke. Contacting Atlantic Tower 120.3, 130 Alpha Zulu. Atlantic Tower, November 123 Alpha Zulu's with you, 2,900 feet, descending, and we will be requesting clearance to land. Left downwind, runway 22, 123 Alpha Zulu. All right, so that's good because we're heading that way anyway. So we will continue our easterly track here for a bit, and then we will be in good shape to turn base for runway 22. We were just rocket shipping along at 200.
Delta Bravo, welcome to Atlantic. Contact ground on 121.9er.
And one of the things I did get is traffic advisory from Sayintentions. So that they're continuing to add feature function to the experience. Of course, they also just increased price, so I'm hoping some of these bugs that we're currently managing and experiencing will get handled. But I'm quite enjoying it, so it's a lot of fun, and is at least helping me knock the rust off of my radio transmission and phraseology kinds of things. But one of the things I did not have time to work on this week on the channel, but we'll be publishing a video on that, is how to deal with an untowered field and what those comms need to be. So we'll talk about using Unicom. We'll run through several different scenarios on that. All right, so we're going to turn downwind here now. I think we've got enough separation from from the airport now to go ahead and do that. So we will make our way. We'll get slowed up here and think about deploying our gear. And get some flap. And we'll get ourselves back to neutral here on our trim. Do, 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 do. And we're high. We'll see how we manage this.
Skyhawk 2 Sierra Papa Roger, maintain visual separation with the traffic. Skyhawk 2 Sierra Papa traffic at your 3 o'clock 6 miles at flight level 3,000 feet Piper Archer.
Sierra Papa has
Being a bit sloppy here. But that's okay. Fall.
Zulu, wind 320 at 4, runway 22, clear to land, caution.
Runway 22, clear to land, 123 Alpha Zulu. The fall foliage looks rather nice in 2020. This is going to be more like a carrier landing, I think, than a standard approach. That's okay. I can pretend this is an F4F. It'll be fine. In a real world, I'd obviously be going around. And here we go.
M271, contact departure. Contact departure, M271.
There we go. Not the best landing in the universe, but it will do for tonight. Good to be back in the sim. All right, ground is 121.9. Atlantic City ground, November 123 Alpha Zulu, requesting taxi to general aviation parking.
Alpha Zulu, taxi to GA parking stand 14 via Alpha Delta Papa November.
Taxi to GA parking stand 14 via Alpha Delta Papa November 123 Alpha Zulu. All right. Hey, this trip was so nice we streamed it twice. Anyway, I think we did confirm the audio was good with this one. So at any rate, I hope everybody enjoyed the flight. Thanks for being along. Thanks for being a subscriber on the channel. Check out Mike's new Discord. And join us for some group flight fun over on Virtual Flight Online. I'm going to leave it here. Park and brake on here. Again, thanks for being along for the live stream. And until next time, I hope everybody is keeping well. And as always, cheers, y'all.